Hi, I'm Nicole, and we're standing right outside of the ISG Gymnastics building where they're filming scenes from the movie Little Indiana Jones. The movie stars Preston Wachtell, who also starred in the production company's previous film, The Amazing Adventures of Little Batman. Now, we all know and love those classic adventure stories that were turned into epic Hollywood films, which is why we're so excited to have you here in Harrison, New York, for a sneak peek at how they shrunk this legendary character in this big adventure. Behind the scenes at the Little Indiana Jones set, and they're filling up the big rock, the big boulder that's gonna tumble down after the main character. Can you imagine if this thing came after you and you were 5 feet tall? You'd freak out. All right, guys, this is where that famous boulder scene is gonna happen. The boulder's gonna come through this hallway, chase Indiana Jones down the corridor. Woo! It's scary, but it's gonna be fantastic. It looks great already. We'll see how it turns out. I'm wondering how much this alleyway might weigh. You know. Oh, this looks like it could be tricky. See, because they're putting two pieces together. So right now they've got to try not to let that board fall on top of anyone. Hopefully they'll figure it out. I'm sure they will. They look like they have it under control. All right, so this is our producer, Jordan Wachtell. All right, so Preston Wachtell is on his way. This is our star for Little Indiana Jones.
He's right now he's having chicken fingers and fries, but he'll be here soon. And when he gets here, he's going to be facing the ball of death. Oh. Look out! Oh no, we're in trouble. And if he doesn't get out of the way, he might get hit. Also, you might want to know, he's been watching Raiders of the Lost Ark all day, every day, for the past few weeks.
Makes sense.
He's really, coming in and he's living with his hat. It's unbelievable. But we're not going to show you any of that until he gets here, and then we'll catch him.
Good research for him, though. That's good. He's being very thorough. Excellent. All right. Well, thank you so much.
We'll be back later.
Okay. Be back. Yeah, so we're getting closer to shooting. Things are getting a little closer to being settled. They were just checking the generator just to be safe. It's really important to be safe on set because, there's a lot of wires and things around, and if you're not careful, you never know what could happen. Something could catch on fire or, so it's really important to just double check, triple check everything, make sure it's all okay. All right, a question for you.
Go ahead, answer the question.
Yeah, so Jordan, how do you feel about us getting so close and you know, getting closer to shooting tonight? I mean, it looks really good. The set looks great.
I'm so tired that I can't be nervous. So, and I've been through this before. So with amazing little adventures of Batman. So I would tell you that this is bigger and more exciting. So I'm excited. We're running on energy, enthusiasm, and can't wait for the pizza. Look at the Chertok.
Pizza,
That's
energy,
right.
food.
But
Yeah.
when little Preston comes here and little Indiana Jones, it's going to be exciting to see him because we've never seen him in full costume at all. I haven't even tried it on. So this is going to be all virgin territory. We have the pieces, we've seen pieces, but we haven't seen it all together. So everybody, including you at home, are going to see him in first time, and it's going to be very exciting. So
Very
I'm
nice.
excited to see that. That's very exciting. So, okay. Coming soon.
Hey, Preston, how's it going? Good. All right. This is our star right here, Indiana Jones.
Wearing the correct attire, I see.
Yes, exactly. I love the shirt. It looks good. So you've been studying the tapes, watching the movies? Good, good. What do you think of the set? It's pretty cool, huh? It is, it's creepy, I know. And we're standing here with Indiana's mother. This is his mom, Preston's mom. Can you tell us a little bit about how Preston's been preparing for the role?
Preston has been preparing, watching every Indiana Jones movie that has been made, and they have an awesome DVD that was made with Little Indy, which is sort of Indiana Jones as he was a child and how he became the Indiana Jones.
Wow, that's great. So is he pretty excited to be working on the film?
He thinks he's very cool. But at home, he knows he can't be cool. On set, he's cool. I am not mommy on set, I'm mommy only at home.
Nice, nice. Has he been practicing with the whip or the...
Yes, he's been practicing with the whip on his sister, on the couch, on his stuffed animals, on his bed, on his mother's behinds. Wherever he can whip, he'll whip it.
Very nice.
The hat, he has, I think, 4 hats. He has costumes from everywhere. And he loves to be in character. He has a great imagination, and he definitely brings excitement and life to our house, as well as my husband and my daughter, Skylar.
These are the infamous scrolls here that Jordan was telling us about earlier.
People are in my way.
So yeah, I'll see these ancient scrolls. Very cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Look at these things.
These are our scrolls.
Yes.
Cool.
Very nice.
Definitely cool.
Scroll.
The magic scrolls.
very
Looks good. They look distressed.
Yes, they do.
Very
This is
nice.
good production value here. This is awesome. I have to figure out a way of making these look nice on camera.
I know when you get going on something like this, you start out with a little pencil sketch. When Jordan calls you up and says, I want to do this thing when a rock comes rolling down the hill. He goes, yeah, the person's going to drive the idol and he's going to run out. And it's like, man, that's
Yeah.
what's cool about it.
Yeah.
So you get into like sketching it out.
And then it's
next thing you know,
right
you're
before
standing here. A lot of painting, a lot of, but it worked. And that's the key to it. You really, you intuitively know it's going to work, but until it actually goes down, with intent, it really takes a month to do it, and then all of a sudden, if the rock doesn't roll right,
Right.
that kind of stuff. So it went really well.
Yeah, that's great. Well, it looks amazing. You guys did a really, really good job. To see it go from conception to this is got to be a good feeling.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful. It goal shit to the point that it's hard to sleep because there's all these if, ands, or buts. How's it going to look on camera? I'm sending Jordan pictures taken with a digital camera, and they never look like what they're supposed to look like. It's like, oh, the rack is a little white, this is a little dark. It's like, oh man, it looks good. I'm telling you, Jordan. Look at this boulder. This boulder rolled. When I rolled it, I was so excited. I called him up. He mails me back. That boulder's too light. It needs to be dark. I said, it is dark.
It is.
It's just a flash on my camera. Man. Believe me, but it's cool. Anyway, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Look at all the people.
I know.
It's such an effort.
It really is.
It takes a lot of people. It
It does. That's what makes it so great, though. Good experience and a very, quality project, and it looks incredible. Yeah. This is great. I know. All right, this is Chris. Chris, tell us a little bit about what you do on set.
Well, basically, I try to make sure everything runs the right way, everything gets put together the right way. One of my main guys is Ross. Obviously, he's the one who put the whole set together. As you see here, he actually did this all in his backyard, which is pretty creative, I have to say. And basically, just follow Ross's lead. He did awesome on Batman, which I was honored to be with him on Batman. We had a great time with that, and that's why we joined in to do Indiana Jones. I think that was another adventure that's going to be great.
Very cool. Good deal. So you've enjoyed working with him a lot, and you guys have fun?
Yeah, we have a lot of fun together. That's part of this whole gig. It's just having a good time.
Yeah.
If you're not having a good time, what's the point of even doing anything?
Yeah, definitely. And it's important to have a good relationship with the people you're working with.
Absolutely. I mean, I have a great relationship with Jordan. Ross, like I said, I've worked with him before, so it's a great thing. I work with Sullivan. Pretty much with all the guys that we worked with on the last movie and this movie, it was just like we bonded from the start, and we all had great chemistry together. So it was good. It was a good experience.
Very good. Excellent. All right, Chris, thanks a lot.
Parents are super parents here. To have their kids in this movie, they're very super.
They're great.
Exactly.
That's good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
The kids are gonna be great. They'll do a really good
It's
job.
all because of the magic of this man over here.
I know.
Alex.
A-Rod. That's
Yes,
right.
Alex.
A-Rod.
Alex
That's what
is
we're
doing
calling
it.
him now.
A-Rod.
That's right. We're not talking about Alex Rodriguez. We're talking about Alexander Hancock. That's right.
Hancock.
A-Rod.
Yes. You get that name on record. Snakes. Ah! What is he?
This is upside down.
Okay.
We gotta flip it over.
Oh.
line. That way the camera won't see it. We're shooting.
Wait, here it comes.
Wait, hold on, catch it. You can see the bag moving a little bit in there. See that? Ooh, creepy. Look at the white one. Because there's huge, huge snakes in there. Gonna let those things loose soon. Yeah, these are 4-footers. 4-foot snakes. And they're coming out of these bags and they're gonna be on the loose. On set, on the loose, so to speak.
Setting up for the vine shot.
For the vine shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
The zip lines, he's gonna come down the zip line, he's gonna hit a group of cannibals, they're all gonna go falling. And that's it. Like dominoes.
Wow. Okay, cool.
Exciting stuff.
Yeah, it should look good.
Yeah. And kick.
No, not out. We're here with Ross. Ross, what is your specialty on this production?
I designed and produced the props.
Very nice. They're amazing.
Well, it was challenging because they kept on growing in scale from very simple ideas to some extravaganzas, I think. But it was fun doing it. I enjoyed it.
Great. Good. And what's it like working with Jordan on the film?
Jordan is very intense, and I don't think he ever sleeps. So that means if you're going to work with him, you got to be intense, and you don't want to sleep. So other than that, it's wonderful. Yeah, he's cool. He gets stuff done in a very short period of time.
Absolutely. Yeah. Was it easier or harder constructing the sets on Little Indiana Jones as opposed to Little Batman?
Much easier on Little Batman because there weren't the physical things going on. The rock run. Let's have a little guy run down this chute and this big boulder come rolling down, and and then the same thing with the rope bridge. People have to trot across this bridge, kids, and have this bridge hold them, and not collapse. And there were some real physical engineering issues that needed to be addressed, and it caused for a bit more stress because you're really concerned about something that this doesn't have to look good, it actually has to function safely. So
Yeah.
it was a bit more of a challenge.
Yeah, I bet. Because it's got to be both, everything. Function and sort of, appealing to the eye.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was your process for designing and creating the art for the film?
What could be done in the time frame that we had that could still look, have that Indiana Jones feeling. Actually, I think some of the stone paintings that I did were more almost Raiders of the Lost Ark heavily influenced the look of what I tried to get with the boulders and whatnot in the caves, and but the technique really came from how fast I could do it, and I painted probably 300 feet of rock or something, 8 feet high between everything, so it all had to be the same.
Wow, that's pretty intense. What was the process for designing and creating the idol in the film?
The idol. The idol was the idol. Jordan sent it to me and I gold leafed it. There wasn't a lot of creation there.
Okay.
I mean, it existed, but it existed as plastic, so I gold leafed it, and kind of looks pretty neat.
Yeah, it definitely looks great. What about the boulder? The boulder is pretty extraordinary.
The boulder, we
this
talked
thing is-
about a couple things, and initially we were talking about foam, which that's kind of scary because it would be very heavy, and we wouldn't want to squash any of the Indiana Jones guys, or especially Preston. So we actually came up with the idea of using a balloon and having a fabric cover made, and then I painted the cover to look like rock. Nice and lightweight, looks like it weighs a ton, bounces. I'm very pleased with how that went. That was a challenge because everything was starting to look heavy and dangerous.
Oh yeah, but it looks great. I mean, it's very deceiving. I saw somebody from the set pick up the ball the other day, and he just looked like the strongest man in the world because he's holding this boulder over his head.
Yes.
But it's super lightweight.
Oh yeah, it's nice. It worked out well. I'm
Very nice.
relieved.
Great. Well, you did a fantastic job. It looks amazing. I'm telling you.
I appreciate the opportunity. That creative challenge and coming up with something that really works that's a very rewarding thing. That's why I do it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Everybody stand back. Can everybody take like 10 steps back? Everyone's back.
Preston, how did you feel about today?
Good.
Yeah, felt good. It was a long day for you.
Yes.
Yeah, but did you have fun? Okay, cool. What about the snakes? Can you tell us a little bit about those? That's what they did, huh? How big were they? Were they pretty large?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Did you get nervous? What was,
I know.
yeah, yeah, safety guys. See?
Tell him.
Give Chris a high five. Gotta give Chris a high five. Give a high five. Very nice. So did you have fun with the snakes? And they were pretty. Were you scared? No, you weren't? Oh man. I'd be freaked out if I saw a big fat snake down there.
I think the one that was big, I was scared of.
Which one?
The big green one.
The big green one? Oh God. What was it like acting with your friends? The cannibals?
I love it.
Yeah, pretty fun, huh?
I used to whip by accident with one of my friends.
Oh no, what happened?
He had a really weird.
Oh, so you whipped one of your friends on accident?
Yes.
Oh, well he's okay,
But
right?
it was the best part because he said, move in, and I was going that way, then he accidentally.
Oh gosh. are standing here with the mayor of Ardsley. How do you feel about the movie being filmed in your town?
Oh, it's exciting. We've had a couple of shoots in Ardsley before, including their Batman movie. We had a Law and Order here, but this is great. We encourage this kind of thing, and Jordan does a great job.
Excellent, excellent. And how do you feel about the tanks rolling in and all of this, you know, equipment and all of
Bring
this
them on, you know. We have a lot of veterans in Ardsley, and they're a great group, and so we're used to cannons, and bring them on.
That's great. That's great. Now, do a lot of people know that we're filming in town, or are they
I don't
wondering?
know. I don't know whether they know actually. They will know because it'll be in the local newspaper. I don't think there's been a lot of publicity up to this point.
Okay, great. And are you a fan of the Indiana Jones films, the originals?
Well, let's see. I'm being a little equivocal about that. I saw the first one. I don't think I ever saw the subsequent ones. But I like Harrison Ford, so.
Aha. All right, Harrison Ford fan.
Yes.
Why? How could you not be?
How can anybody not be? Right?
Really, no. He seems like a stand-up guy.
Right.
Excellent.
And so
All
do
right.
you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. How long will you be with us today? Are you just hanging out to see how the things are going?
I
and-
actually, unfortunately, have a schedule of things I have to do today, so I have to leave right now.
Oh, you do? Okay. All right. Well, it was a pleasure to have you here. It was wonderful to meet you, and
My
thank you
pleasure.
for allowing us to shoot in your wonderful town.
Oh, anytime. Great.
Thanks
Thank
a lot.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye now. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you as well. Sitting here with Joy Bellis. She is actually playing the part that Karen Allen originated in the original Indiana Jones movies. That's the role of Marion. And we're going to ask her a few questions. So, Joy.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Are you keeping kind of warm?
Kind of warm.
A little
yeah,
bit?
Yeah, the sun's coming up now, so that's good.
Yeah, it's warming up.
positive.
Exactly. So we're not quite freezing anymore.
Oh, right.
We're thawing, so to speak.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, just warming up a little bit.
Okay, good. Can you tell us a little bit about how you got involved in the film?
Yes, well, I saw a casting notice about, do you look like Karen Allen? And so I didn't remember, from a long time ago the movie, but he had a recent picture of her, I guess, from the last Indiana Jones film. And I was like, oh, wow, I do actually kind of look like her in a way, and thought I had some of the same characteristics, I guess, in her, her character's quality and that kind of thing too. So so I ended up just, sending in my, my resume and headshot and everything, and auditioned. And
This has to be.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I can definitely see that. Can you see, I mean, there are similarities, I think so. Yeah, with Karen Allen. Yep,
Should I
same
start doing
coloring,
shots?
Skin, everything. Yeah, you have kind of the same, vibe as she does. So are you a big fan of the Indiana Jones films, the originals? Have you seen them all?
Yeah, I have seen. I still haven't seen the last one yet. Actually, I've seen clips of it, but I have seen the others, and I do always love that first one. The Raiders of the Lost Ark.
That's my
and
favorite.
It's just, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely, and it's just, it's something that reminds you of. I think it was out when I was a kid, and around the age that they're using kids in this film for, so it's kind of cool, like a full circle kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely. I know. How do you not love the old films?
Yeah,
We all love them.
I know all of those, those ones from like when you were growing up and stuff. It's just like, there's something special.
Yeah, there's a special magic, and why wouldn't you want to be involved in that? I mean, it's just fun to make. So,
definitely.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well then, can you tell us a little bit about how you prepared for the role of Marion? Did you have to do much, or do you just kind of feel like you just naturally understand the part? So
I do remember a lot from before, and just the whole spirit of the film and the part and everything. But I did rewatch Raiders of the Lost Ark. I rented the DVD again, and and took a look at that, and just some other things online and stuff, and then sat with the script and just prepare for it that way.
very cool. That's great. Yeah, and you guys look at all of this old equipment, and it works perfectly.
Yeah, that light, that's what they call a battle lantern. My wife actually found that at a flea market. And I think she paid $3 for it. And it works. I just cleaned it up a little. I just had to make a little alteration because they don't make the batteries that fit in it. Then they had round batteries, tubular batteries.
Okay.
So I just changed it a little bit, but that works. And like I said, the radio works. This thing works. The walkie-talkie, I just keep it strapped down.
How does this work? Do you just call out? Do you use this? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you.
So you just unfasten it from here. Well, on a radio,
that's the
unlike a
receiver.
telephone, you push it down when you want to talk, and you let go of it when you want to listen.
Okay. Oh.
Because
wow.
if you hold the button down,
then you're actually speaking.
you can't hear.
Oh, you can't actually hear it.
No, you
Okay.
can't hear it. Like I said, a telephone goes both ways,
Right.
but a radio only goes one way.
Okay. Squirrel nut to eagle eye. Over. Are you there? We've landed. Or parked. Okay. All right. Well, we're here with Jordan. He's the producer of this film. And you were just saying, who's a fan of the film?
Lindsay Lohan's a fan of my last film, Little Batman. She just left a message on YouTube. So that's kind of cool.
Very nice. Very nice. That's exciting. Exciting news. So how's it going this morning? I know it was a very, very early morning.
Oh, it's very early, but we're doing really well. As you can see, we've got our army trucks, and we've got our cast here all dressed up, and it's very exciting. and I'll tell you, everything's running like military precision here. I'm very excited.
Good, good. And we had the mayor here earlier. How was that?
The mayor was very fun. He's a great guy, and I think he was getting a kick out of Indiana Jones and the cast, and it was really nice of him to take time from his busy schedule to come here and join this day of shooting.
That's great. And now we have we've got the bigger Indiana Jones here today.
Yes, big Indiana Jones, and he looks great in the costume. In fact, I made sure because the shoes were new, I had to put a little movie magic dirt to make them look older. And now he's a lot of dirt in Indiana Jones pictures, but we have the look now we're looking for, and it's great.
Oh yeah, we ran into some of the soldiers earlier, and it looks like they have dirt painted on their face.
They look roughed up. They came in looking like, all buff and beautiful, and then we roughed them up real quick, and it looks great.
That's good. All right. Well, looking forward to another day of shooting. It looks like it's going to be gorgeous today.
That's right. Today's the day. We're going to be looking for those magic scrolls somewhere out there. They're there, and I'm excited to see what happens. So stay tuned.
All right. Stay tuned, guys. Thank you so much.
Feelings about this so far today?
It's coming along as good as possible, and it should be really good.
Any thoughts about from 2 weeks ago?
It came out really well. Saw the boulder sequence edited, needed sound effects, but overall it came off really well, and he caught the exact lighting and sequence of that sequence from Raiders, so it should be really cool into the movie.
Nice. Cool. All right, so we'll be back later with you.
Ross made this. He's not here today. Is that right? He's not here today?
No.
Which is too bad, because he's incredible with this stuff. I mean, he made most of the set, all of the set, or most of it. I mean, yeah, a good portion of it, and this is what he does best.
Handmade.
It's pretty nice.
That's handmade by him.
Wow. Can you tell?
Cool. That looks good.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Hey, I didn't see you sneaking up there.
I'm a little sneaky like that.
Yeah.
So how's it feel to play How's it feeling to play Marianne so far?
It's great. I noticed that my shoulders are really getting used to the position. It's a little constricting.
Oh. What about you?
Oh, it feels great to be the greatest adventurer of all time,
Yeah.
Indiana Jones. Oh, it feels great.
How exactly did you come about trying to be like, oh my God, I'm actually gonna play this?
Actually, I didn't have enough time to think about it. I got cast about 2 days ago. Ever since, I've just been learning lines and just trying to feel my inner Indy, you know?
I'm a star, not a stand-in.
We're standing here with Alexander Hancock and Carlos Garcia, who are the Alexander's the director on our film, and Carlos is the cinematographer. So, could you guys tell us a little bit about how you got involved in the film in the first place?
Yes. So Solomon, who's the associate producer, saw my film screen at his film festival. It was abandoned. It was a thesis shoot that we did at New York Film Academy. Carlos DP'd that one as well. And he asked me if I wanted to get involved in this little indie picture. So I said yes. And I asked Carlos to get on board.
And I say yes too. It's beautiful.
That's great. That's great. What do you think of all the sets that were built?
The sets were pretty pretty tough to beat. You know, they were really good. They photographed really nicely. We got them up and they were pliable. It was, yeah. And as far as the crates are concerned, for the outdoor stuff, the crates were fantastic.
Yeah.
They were top notch. Everything looks great. Yeah, our sets are the best free sets I've ever seen, bar none.
Do you feel pretty good though so far about what you have?
Yeah, I'm amazed we got as much as we got.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was pretty impressive.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you guys so much
Thank
for
you.
taking the time. Yeah.
All right.
Any
you guys
addi-
are amazing.